Hey guys, what's up? It's me, JaxHacker here. Okay, I'm really tired, but you guys will not, well, you guys will probably believe the Valentine's Day that I've had. I am single, but that sucks, but, today was amazing for me. It really was. And let me detail it to you by starting with last night. Last night, I was planning to ask out this girl today. And I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. I promised I would make her a cake because of this play that she's in. Like, to celebrate her going through with it and everything. I might as well do that now. That's a great idea. And so, I made her cake. It was a 2-layer cake. The bottom layer was, like, made of brownie mix, right? And then the layer above that, it was just cream cheese spread. Layer above that, it was yellow cake, and then it was just smothered in chocolate glaze, okay? Was up until 1 o'clock at night working on that. Now, I'm sorry if I'm all slurred or something like that, but I'm tired. I just rode my bike home. Yeah. So, today comes. Okay? Walk into school, I have this cake. Nobody questions me about the cake, okay? But then I go up to one of my favorite teachers in the world. He's the teacher of the Mac lab that I usually talk about. It's like the animation lab that I always go to. And I'm like, hey, do you have a place where I can store this cake for a while? And he's like, okay, sure, just store it in one of these cabinets. And then his kid, who's a freshman that goes to our school, he's like, trying to hide it from Carlos, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I'm totally gonna hide it from Carlos. He can't have any of this. And then we turn around and look at Carlos, and he just stared at us like, what you doing, son? And I just turn around and I put up the cake. And then, people are coming in, they're giving gifts to each other, and, I get this watermelon lollipop thing from Carlos. I'm happy about that, I mean, I usually only give gifts to people on Christmas and their birthdays because I'm not used to getting anything on Valentine's Day. But, okay, what was I saying? Today. Right, today, this girl that I'm going to name Kathy, she got to the lab where we all hang out, and she got her present from Carlos, which is like a bunch of cookies, and she shared some of them with us, her closest friends, and they were all Oreo filled, but for some reason you just couldn't taste the Oreo. It was so weird. It's like there was just void there. Anyway, anyway, then the girl that's from the Fake Girl comes in. I made a video called Day Corner, the Fake Girl. Look at that. You'll know who I'm talking about. I don't know the name that I used there, so I'm just going to say the Fake Girl. And so we all just wish each other happy Valentine's Day and everything. And then I'm just sitting around, and another friend of ours named Eli comes in, and Eli is just this guy who doesn't really, like, he has a girlfriend, but he hangs around with all the other girls in the school, so, I don't really know what to say about him, but it was just, like, he came in, and he had this huge teddy bear, he had this huge balloon, had a huge card, a rose in his hand, assorted chocolates, and apparently he had cookies that he made himself. Now, usually, like, our joke is that he's just this man whore that's cheating on his girlfriend with every single girl in the school, but, like, my expectancy for what he would have brought his girlfriend on Valentine's Day, that was, like, probably maybe a box of chocolates at most. When he came in with a huge teddy bear, probably, like, okay, I'm gonna say, like, the size of my torso and head, everybody was shocked. Everybody was shocked. Okay, so, man, I don't even know what to say about that. We were all just going over there messing with him about it. Like, we're like, oh my god, we didn't expect you to bring anything, man. And then I turn around, and the fake girl and Kathy are behind me, and they're like, Happy Valentine's Day, and they gave me these 2 candy things, and I'm gonna bring them, because I have them in my backpack. Just give me 1 second to get my backpack. Okay, I'm back. So, these are the 2 things that I got. Oh, that's cool. Not gonna say that on video. Anyway, these are the 2 things that I got. This one says, to my good friend Davo. And thing is with Kathy, she's the one who gave me the nickname Davo, which I use for a lot of my internet stuff, if you haven't noticed. And she says, remember, I still do, because she's the one who gave me the nickname. On the next side, it says, have a great Valentine's Day, buddy, from Kathy. And then, in this one, it says, hey, Davo, happy Valentine's Day, from the fake girl. And I had a few of the fake girl's chocolate things. I don't eat chocolate that much, but I'll try to finish them off probably today or tomorrow or somewhere in between. Anyway, I was just shocked. Usually I don't get much of anything except for from my friends on Valentine's Day, so I was just like, whoa. Because, I mean, Tintachi, he brings gifts for everybody. Like, if there's anything going on, he's like, gifts around! And that's cool of him, you know? He's a good person. But I was expecting gifts from probably only him and maybe, like, I don't know, Cody. But to get them from these 2 people, like, I was just utterly shocked. And then they were like, well, we're making it up for you from when you gave us cookies on Christmas. And I'm like, honestly, I don't remember giving them cookies, but apparently I did. But they loved it. They were like, this is us making up to you. And I'm like, well, I feel bad because I never bring any gifts for Valentine's Day. Except for the cake thing, but I'm getting to that later. And they're like, no, this is just us making up to you. You don't have to make it up to us at all. And I'm just like, well, okay, I still feel kind of bad, but, you know, I'm happy that I got stuff. So, fast forward to, Eli. I said Eli, right? Yeah, Eli's girlfriend passes by, and we're like, oh, hey, look, Eli, it's your girlfriend. And we go outside, and we're like, go, give her the gifts, give her the gifts, give her the gifts. And then he walks around the corner because she's at her locker, and she looks up at him, and she's like, the expression on her face is just to die for. Like, it's just like, it's like she had no idea what to do. It was funny. And then Zombie Fortress comes in, and he's like, it's a marriage proposal. It's a marriage proposal, everybody. Because he likes to troll everything. He likes to troll everything. I don't know why. He just does. But that's what happened. And we all had a good laugh. Fast forward to, before school starts. Like, a few minutes before school starts. I say goodbye to my friends. I get a hug from Catherine and Bono. I get a hug from Kathy and the fake girl, and we go out to, and then I go outside because I see the girl that I want to ask out that day. And I brought her this heart-shaped thing. It's kind of like this one, except it's all red and shiny. And it also has a teddy bear strapped to it. And I gave that to her, and I'm like, here, happy Valentine's Day. And she's like, oh, thank you, Donovan, that's so sweet. And I'm like, you're welcome. She's like, thank you so much, Donovan. You're such a great friend. And I'm like, well, you're welcome. I guess I'm a friend. So we go to class, and I don't sit next to her, so I wasn't able to talk to her much. But then after class, so yeah, we were walking down the halls because I usually walk her to her class, and we're with this other guy who usually joins us. But usually it's just those two. Like, those two talk, and I'm kind of out of it for a little bit, and he's talking about like how Valentine's Day is also Singles Awareness Day. And I'm like, well, that works too, I guess. And then the girl that I like is like, yeah, I'm totally happy being single. I feel like I'm just so cool for doing that. Then I said, well, you also thought you were really cool when you didn't have a Facebook and had me help you set up one for you. And so that got me thinking about it. Like, she's called me a good friend. Actually, she called me a great friend, and she doesn't feel like being in a relationship. So it's like the wheels are turning slowly in my head, like making me question stuff a little bit. So then I get to GIS, and I talk with Tintachi and Zombie Fortress about it. And Tintachi's like, nope, just don't do it. Things are going to get awkward. Just, everything's going to go bad. And I'm like, well, I mean, Tintachi told the girl that he liked her, and they're best friends now. Same thing with this other guy that I know. And so, but what he said, like, it kind of messed my mind a bit, because I was like, you know what, I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to, so maybe I shouldn't. So, then I see the girl again in the hallways, and I tell her to meet me in the animation lab during lunch. Fast forward to lunch. I'm like, hey, is it okay if one of my friends can come in during lunch? And of course, people in my class hear about this, and it's the same people who already know about her and think that we are dating, even though we're not. So they're like, oh, hey, is it that one girl, that blonde chick? And I'm like, here we go again. And I'm just like all quiet, and they're like, it totally is! It totally is, Davo, it totally is, I totally know it is. And I'm like, oh my god. Then, I'm just like, please don't start this. I get enough of this, like, every single time that you guys see me with her. And they're like, okay, we'll just wait until after she leaves. And then, she comes in, and she's like, so, what am I here for? And I'm like, okay, come here. And I go over to where I have the cake stored. And I pull it out, and she's like, oh, you made me a cake? And I'm like, yes, I did. And she gave me a hug. She's like, can I have some of it? And I'm like, well, I would let you, but Mr. Straight isn't here. And usually, and I was like, I would let you, but my teacher isn't here. So, my teacher, like, has every eating utensil you would ever need. He has, like, can openers, knives, forks, spoons, paper towels, napkins, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, I don't know where the stuff is, though. So, unfortunately, she had to leave because he wasn't there. So, she left. I got more crap about it from my classmates. And then, later on that day, I want to say probably about 7th period, I see her again. She's like, I've been thinking about that cake all day. I really want to, like, see it and try it myself. And I'm like, I know. I want to see what your reaction is to it, too. And so, she So, like, she's just eating this chocolate bar that she had from the day. She's saving the other heart chocolate thing that I had gotten her until she got home. And she's eating this other chocolate bar thing that she got from somebody randomly. And she's just trying to, like, stop the cravings after school. Okay, this is where stuff goes down, okay? After school, I plan on asking her out. I plan on asking her out, like, as soon as we get to the lab, because the lab is usually secluded, okay? There was no anime club today. Curse you, anime club. And anyway, so it was pretty clear, okay? And she's like, oh my god, I really want to see the cake and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, let's go. Walk in, my teacher's there. And my teacher's like, okay, I'll get you the plates and stuff. And my teacher, being the, I don't know how to say it, like, messing with me, started pretending to be like a waiter at some type of romantic restaurant, being like, so, what can I get you, kind sir? And my mom's over there laughing. So, we got the stuff set up, and I brought out the cake. Now, before, during lunch, we were watching videos during it, so all the lights were off, so she didn't get a good look at the cake. And even then, the cake was still topped, so I hadn't taken the top off or anything. I took the top off, and she just, like, her eyes went wide, and her mouth, like, hung open. She's like, oh my god, that looks like such a legit cake. And I'm like, well, it kind of is. And then she gets a piece of it with a knife, and she starts cutting it, gets a piece of it onto her plate, and then it's like, oh wait, I have to go to my locker to put up some stuff, and I'll go get that girl and that guy. And she's referring to this guy named Mike, phone with Mike and Adriana. There we go. So she's gonna go. She's like, okay, I'm gonna go get Mike and Adriana. And Mike is this. Okay. Adriana is the girl that I like's best friend, and Mike is this guy that I know that asked out Adriana before, but now they're really close friends. Which is why I figured that even if the girl that I liked had said that she didn't want to be in a relationship with me, we'd still be great friends. But because of what Tintachi said, I was pretty yes, like that. But then she left, and she came back with them, and I was like, wait, that means that we don't have anywhere to be private, so I can't really ask her. And I'm like, well, maybe that's a good thing, because I don't want it to seem like all of today was just me, like, kind of pressuring her to say yes, because I've been, like, kind of giving her a bunch of gifts and stuff today. So, so they all get to the cake, and the girl that I like, she cuts it out, she goes to take a bite of it, and then, like, her eyes go wide again, and she's like, oh my god, this is amazing! And she's like, this is so much more better than I thought. And I'm like, wait, what did you think it was going to be? And she's like, well, honestly, I thought it was going to be like really generic kind of garbage cake, but this is really, really, really good. And I'm like, what? and then, like, at that point, she couldn't even respond anymore because she was just stuffing her mouth with the cake. And then, at that point, Mike decided to give Adriana, some of the brownies that he made her. And some of them were raspberry filled, some of them were, cranberry filled, some of them were just fudge. And then Adriana's like, oh my god, these brownies are good. And then the girl that I like is like, no, this cake is better. And they start having this argument about whose friend made the better, what's it called? The better dessert. Thank you. Who made the better dessert, and the girl that I liked was on my side, and the girl that Mike liked was on his side. So me and Mike laughed about that for a while. So then, time comes that they have to go, and I hung out with Mike a little bit after school. And due to his guidance, I learned a few things that will definitely help me out in this battle. I plan on asking out this girl this weekend if she can hang out. Hopefully, that everything will go good. You guys should back me up on this and be like, okay, we believe in you, Davo. We believe in you, JaxHacker. You can do this. You can do this. We believe in you. And I'll probably have a video up about it next Friday. Or something like that. Next Friday or the Friday after that, depending on how things go. But, anyway, happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Happy Singles Awareness Day to you guys as well. And I hope you guys had a great day. I'll see you guys later.